All right, so before we start our workout, we really want to make sure that we do the most important thing, and that's activating our lower back and our core. Please never neglect this. I don't want you to make the same mistakes I've done in the past. And we really want to make sure that we engage these muscles properly, get that blood flowing properly before we start our workout, because our core and our lower back is what holds our body together, and it's what protects us whenever we are training. So we don't want to overexhaust it. We're only going to activate it. So we're only going to do one set per exercise. The first one we're going to be doing is what's called a bird dog. You're going to be coming onto your hands and knees. So you want to make sure that your hands are below your shoulders, your knees are below your hip, and you don't want to drop your shoulders, okay? You always want to make sure that everything is locked in straight and you're looking down so that your neck is aligned with your spine. So you don't want to arch your back excessively, and you don't want to hunch your body. You want to keep your body in a neutral position, but making sure that you're really engaging your core. So really tighten those stomach, because that's what's really going to help you engage it and support your lower back, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to be lifting the left arm and the right leg at the same time. So you're doing the opposite sides. Now, when you do this, I want you to pay attention to your body, that you're not lifting it high where it's above your body and not too low. So we want to make it neutral where it's aligned with our shoulders and our hips, making sure that our leg is completely locked in and straight and our toes are facing down towards the floor so that you can really feel the lower part of your back. So always remember, whenever you're training, think of the muscle that you're really trying to activate and take your time, especially with your warm-up. We don't want to rush with this. So we're only going to do 10 repetitions in total, which is 5 reps on each side. So you're going to lift, hold it, engage that lower back, engage your core, slowly come down, and we're going to do the other side. Ready? Lock in the shoulders, look down, and left arm up, right foot up, toes down towards the floor, and slowly come down back in the position. And now the other side. There's one. Good. You just want to hold it up for a second. There's 2. Lock in that knee. Excellent. There's 3. There's 4. Last one. And 5. Excellent. All right, so now that we woke up our lower back, now let's really get that core right now. So we're going to do 2 different planking positions. The first one is we're going to lean forward as we plank and come back, and then the other one is where we're going to be twisting, okay? So we get the entire core and the obliques. And this is also really going to get your shoulders as well, all right? So you're going to come onto your elbows. Always remember when you're in a planking position that your hips are not up and you're tucking it in. That's the whole point of this exercise, is to engage the core. In order to do that, we really need to tuck those hips in, okay? So the first one is going to look like this: forward and back. And that's going to be 1 repetition. Then we're going to twist without moving our elbows. Okay, so we're doing 10 on each side. So it's 1, 1, 2, 2, and then the other 1, 1, 2, 2. Ready? Get in position and go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Excellent. Catch a little breather. And now side to side. Ready? Here we go. And go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Excellent. Now you're going to lay on your back, okay? I know it feels like, oh my God, this is a long warm-up, but with time you'll get super used to it and it'll be a little bit faster. It's because I'm explaining right now. Now, we're going to do a bridge. So you want to make sure with this exercise that there's no gap between your back and the floor, okay? So there's no arching. We want to engage that core, Tighten it, make it flat against the floor, put your hands on the side, your foot about 1 foot away from your hip so it's not too far away. It's just about till here. What you're going to do is you're going to lift your hips up. Here, we're going to be activating our lower back, our glutes, and our hamstrings without putting pressure onto the back. That's why we need to make sure that our back is flat so that the spine is in the right position to avoid any pressure. Ready? Here we go. And we're going to do 10 repetitions. And up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now for some people who feel like they have one side of their glute that's more activated than the other, you can do a single leg. So you want to make sure that your knees are aligned together so your leg is not here. So it's here and you come up, and you can do one leg at a time, or you can alternate if it's too challenging for you, just to make sure that you got each one activated properly individually. That's up to you, okay? That's really good to do when you're doing legs to really activate it properly. Now, the last one. So the last one, we're going to do the wipers. You're going to put your hands on the side of your body so that you can help yourself by pressing against the floor, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to lift our legs up, and we're going to tap our leg from one side of the floor, keeping our body aligned with the hip. So you don't want your leg to be here, you want it to be here so it's aligned. You're immediately going to lift it up, and you're going to do the other side. Now, if it's the first time you're doing this exercise, we don't want to overdo it. So remember that every time that your knees are bent, this is going to be easier for you. And as you get stronger, just start to slowly straighten your leg out. And then when you're able to get it till here, that's going to be the more advanced, okay? And this is really going to train your obliques and at the same time stretch your lower back. So this is a great one to do in between your day, if you're sitting on the computer a lot, or even after your workout, okay? Now remember, whenever we're doing this, we don't want to relax the legs onto the floor. We just want to tap it so that we're creating tension and stretching at the same time. Ready? We're going to do 10 repetitions in total, which is 5 on each side. Legs up. And you can also look on the opposite side that your legs are going if you want to feel more of a stretch. Ready, and go. Slowly and controlled, and up. Good. That's 1. 4 more. Take your time. 2. 3. Here we go. 2 more. 4. And 5. Excellent. Good job. Now, let's go start our workout.